Alright, so welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be restoring this Bachmann Amtrak engine that I got in that huge lot of free trains a while ago. I didn't actually restore this on camera, I restored it off camera, but since then it's had issues, it started making some noise, and it also had 2 of its wires break, so yeah, we're going to fix that. And I also have actual good lubricants now, so we're actually going to be able to restore something correctly for once. So I'm just going to start getting into disassembling this thing. I think my screwdriver's slightly too large. Alright, I've got a screwdriver that actually fits now. Start removing the trucks one by one. There's the first truck. And here's the second one. I'm going to move the frame off to the side for now. Place the trucks just right here for now. I think we'll go into the right truck first. It's not the right screwdriver. Where did I put my other screwdriver? Right there. So I'm gonna just get right into this truck here. There. This one I also put this wheel in because the other one was doing some weird stuff, so that's why that one's in there in case you're wondering. So right there is where the wire is broken off of, so we're gonna need to resolder that. But first I'm gonna just start taking this truck apart. Just want to see how much I can disassemble it. Because the more I can disassemble it, the easier it will be to get to things. I think I'll pull this whole worm gear assembly out. I think the best way to go at this is going to be to get into this truck with some rubbing alcohol. Let me move all the other stuff off to the side here. Pull that forward. The best way to go at this would be with some rubbing alcohol. I mean, a lot of stuff is coming out of here. This might take some time, but it's better to make sure everything's actually good. I am actually going to be going through and redoing most of my engines with new oil. I've already done like 2 of the HO ones and all the N ones off camera. So if I haven't restored an engine on camera, then I'll be restoring it with the Labella oil. I'm going to use the screwdriver to get this chunk out, and then I think we've got just about everything out of this truck. There. Get my Labella 102 out. I'm just gonna start putting some all around the gears and stuff and spinning them around. I know the gears aren't perfectly clean, but it's better than not having them clean at all. That should be more than enough oil. Now I'm gonna get the 107 out, which I'm gonna actually be using to clean out the, what is it? Actually get the pivots of the gears cleaned. Put a little bit much on that one there. Some of these pivots are kind of hard to get to. I'll put a little bit of 102 on this gear. Good. That's all lubricated up. I'm just going to clean the worm gear while it's out before putting it back in. I think that's pretty good. Even though SMT says to, like, put a grease oil mix, the grease in this one doesn't actually seem as thick, so I've mainly only been using just, well, I've just been using the grease, and on some smaller N-scale engines I've been using the mix. There, we've got that worm gear placed back in. If I do a mix, which I usually do, I did it on 3 of the 4 engines. Usually what I'll do is take the grease and then just start rubbing it in. Then I'll just start twisting it around. I put in a little more grease. Start rubbing that in and twisting it around. Oh, got that. Now what I'm gonna do is place some 102 in here. And then just start spinning and mixing more. That truck should be good. So, it's time to start reassembling it. Before I do that, we should actually clean off these wheel sets. And also oil the bearings for the wheel sets. Start flipping this over again. Put some of the 107 in those little bearing slots. What I like to do is just run some 102 around the gears, the wheel set. Stick that one right on in there. Twist that a little bit just to work some of that oil in. And then since this one's ungeared, I'll put it in. So now we're gonna just actually continue to reassemble this truck. Just stick the truck cover back on. Can go on either way. Gonna make sure that's pushed down there. Then the final thing that I should do to this truck, screw this little top bit on here. Get that one all screwed on. Then this truck should be good. Then I'll do the rest of the work for this engine in a time lapse once I get this screw in. Alright, so the engine is done. All we have left to do is put the screw for this truck in, put the shell back on, and then go give it a test run. So, let me find the screw, and then we will go do the test run. So it's time to give this engine a test run, so let's see how it works. It does seem to work quite a bit better than it used to. It just seemed to work a little bit better in reverse. So thanks for watching, and if you want to see another video with this engine and the video I got it in, click on the screen around now.